All right, let's get right into it. We've got a major weather event brewing over southern India. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly what's going on, what's causing it, and what you can expect over the next 24 hours. So here's the big question on everyone's mind. Is southern India ready for heavy rain? Because let me tell you, based on the data we're seeing, a pretty significant weather event is unfolding right now. Okay, here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at the root cause, a huge shift in wind direction. Then we'll see the impact it's already having by looking at the latest rainfall numbers. After that, we'll dive into the detailed forecast, starting with Tamil Nadu and then branching out to cover all its neighbors. So, what's really driving all this activity? To understand what's coming our way, we first need to look at the bigger atmospheric picture. And it all starts with the winds. The key player in this whole setup is a fascinating phenomenon called the westerly wind burst, or WWB for short. Now, the easiest way to think about this is like an atmospheric power-up. It's a sudden surge of really strong winds coming from the west right near the equator. And this burst just pumps a massive amount of energy and moisture into any developing weather systems, making them way more intense. What you're seeing here is basically the recipe for a perfect storm, a chain reaction that's happening as we speak. First, you have easterly winds moving into the region. These winds help spin up two low-pressure areas, what we call circulations. One pops up near Sri Lanka, the other just off the coast of Kerala. Then, that westerly wind burst we just talked about comes in and acts like a catalyst, just feeding raw energy into both of these spinning systems. And the result? A powerful engine just churning out intense rainfall across the entire region. Okay, so that's the science behind it, but this isn't just a forecast. This is already happening on the ground. Let's take a look at the rainfall data that's coming in right now. And wow, just look at some of these numbers from across Tamil Nadu. These are really impressive figures, showing widespread heavy showers. We've got Adapattu and Villapuram district clocking in at 82 millimeters, Vellakkadai in Salem with over 72, and Kallakrichi seeing 66 millimeters. This just shows how active this system already is. And here it is, the headline number. 82 millimeters. This one single reading from Adapattu really drives home the sheer intensity of the downpours we're already seeing. All right, so with that as our baseline, let's look ahead. Here's the detailed forecast for Tamil Nadu over the next 24 hours. We're going to break it down region by region to make it super clear. Okay, first up, let's look at the southern and western districts. Because of how close they are to the main weather systems, and of course, the big influence of the Western Ghats, areas like Kanyakumari, Tirunelveli, the Nilgiris, and Coimbatore are really set to get some widespread rain, which could definitely be heavy at times. Now let's move over to the Delta and Central districts. The coastal Delta belt, we're talking Thanjavur and Nagapattinam, is also going to see those moderate to heavy spells. But what's really important to see here is the contrast. While the coast gets hit pretty hard, the districts a little more inland, like Trichy and Arialur, are more likely to see lighter, more scattered showers. And for the northern districts, the forecast is a bit more specific. Coastal areas, and that includes Chennai, Chengalpattu, and Pondicherry, can expect moderate rain, but it's mainly going to develop in the evening and overnight hours. Then, as you move further inland to districts like Krishnagiri and Dharmapuri, you're looking at more widespread light to moderate showers. Now, this weather system isn't just sticking to Tamil Nadu. It's affecting the entire southern peninsula. So let's zoom out our view a bit and see what's happening in the neighboring states. Man, Kerala is right in the path of some of the most intense weather. We're expecting widespread heavy rain across areas like Thiruvananthapuram, Kollam, and Idukki. But listen closely to this part. There's a real possibility of extremely heavy downpours hitting isolated spots. Over in Karnataka, the outlook is for widespread moderate rain, but some places will for sure get some heavy spells. Major cities like Bengaluru and Mysuru are definitely on alert. The most intense rain, though, is probably going to be concentrated in districts like Bellary, Dakshina Kannada, and Kodagu. This chart here gives us a fantastic side-by-side look at Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. And you can see right away, while both states are going to see rain, there's a clear difference in intensity. Andhra Pradesh is forecast to get more widespread and heavier rain, while Telangana will likely see showers that are a bit less intense, but still pretty significant. And to be a little more specific for you, key areas in Andhra Pradesh like Tirupati, Nellore, and Vijayawada are on alert for heavy rain. In Telangana,
Cities including Hyderabad, Warangal, and Khammam expect those spells of moderate to heavy rain over the next 24 hours. So, to sum it all up, the bottom line is this. The next 24 hours are going to be very active across all of southern India. This is a big, large-scale rain event that's going to impact millions of people, so please stay safe and just be aware of your local conditions. And that brings us to the end of our forecast. But now I want to turn it over to you. Take a look outside. How does this forecast match up with what you're actually seeing? Let us know what's happening in your area. Stay safe, and thanks for tuning in.